Hi everyone, this is your gastric balloon patient in Deutschland. So I have the Spatz 3 balloon and I recently got an adjustment. Let me tell you a little bit about my adjustment. I got my balloon in Prague and the price included getting one free, or they say free, but included adjustment where I don't have to pay anything extra. So with that said, I got there at 7:30 in the morning. They ran some tests on me. I waited and waited and waited, and then they finally took me to the back around 11 o'clock. And I talked to the counselor, and he insisted that I was doing really well as far as weight loss goes. Um, and he talked me out of getting 700 milliliters, and I asked for 650 instead. The reason is he was afraid that if I got too much in my balloon, there are people who have side effects that make them want to get the balloon taken out right away because um, they're very nauseous and uncomfortable, they're in pain, there's too much, and um, that scared me a little bit. I just, and he insisted that I was doing well already. So that might be a possibility if I got too much put in. So I asked the doctor after speaking with the counselor for the 650 milliliters instead of 700, and he said that was fine. They put me under anesthesia, and I don't remember getting the adjustment, but I do remember coming out of anesthesia and feeling quite full, and that was okay. I did not get my uh, adjustment until around 12:15, and I had been there since 7:30 in the morning. So is care. They just have everyone come in at the same time in Prague at the clinic where I was, and we just wait in line until we can get the adjustment, or even if we're waiting with the same people who are getting their initial balloon put in, and we are after the people who get their balloon taken out, from what I noticed. And I didn't mind the wait too long. It was sort of to be expected just because, unlike the United States, which the kind of care is what I'm used to is appointments, and even then, a lot of doctors in the United States can often take a very long time to bring you back, and you're waiting there too. So it didn't bother me too much, but I can see where some people would quite find it quite annoying to have to show up at 7:30 in the morning and not even get their balloon adjusted until 12:15. I left there at no later than about 1:30 because I insisted that I was doing well once I had come out of anesthesia. So with that said, I sort of forced myself out of there. I just didn't want to wait any longer, and I knew that I normally react very well to anesthesia, so I was going to be fine even though I was kind of tired. What else? I definitely do notice that when I eat anything, I feel very, very full. Um, so it's good. The adjustment is doing well. I have to be very careful not to eat too much, and I have to be careful about the type of bras that I wear. So the balloon, let me just show you. The balloon sits right here. Well, my bra comes down to right here. If it's a very tight, not tight, but if I have enough support and it goes around, the band goes around like it's supposed to, it pushes on my balloon, and I feel very, very uncomfortable. So I have to be really careful, and I'm often like as soon as I get home, I change my bra, or just go braless because it's very uncomfortable sitting on the balloon. Um, what else do I feel? I feel like I'm definitely eating a lot less than I was. I'm down to 23. I'm down 23 pounds from where I started. I weigh exactly 151 pounds, no extra ounces, and I feel really good about that. I cannot wait to get down another 10, 15 pounds. It makes a huge difference on my short body. My body mass index is 29%, I think, unless it's 28. Either way, I'm going to say it's about 29%. I'm very happy with that. I'm still overweight. I'm definitely not at a healthy weight yet, but I'm not obese. I was moderately obese when I started this journey, and I'm very happy to say that I'm not anymore. What can I say about what I eat? What I eat really has been the main contributor to my weight loss. How much I eat and what I'm putting in my mouth. I do not deprive myself of things that I actually want. If I want something sweet, I have it, but I only have a little bit of it. If I want carbs, I'll have it, but I'll decide that I'm going to have it earlier in the day rather than in the evening. I eat plenty of healthy foods, good meats, good vegetables. What can I say? It's just a matter of learning what works for you, right? And with this balloon, what I'm learning the most is that eating the right things for myself that work is what I'm really trying to get out of this. I'm learning that sometimes I overeat. Sometimes I want to overeat. Sometimes, and it's a trigger. The other day I wanted lemonade, and we have cans of lemonade, and I put it on the table. I just set it on the table, and I told myself, if I still want it in 20 minutes, I'll go ahead and have it. Knowing good and well I hadn't had anything else that was bad for me, but 150 calories out of a drink is too much. So I told myself, if I want it in 20 minutes, I'll drink it. Well, the 20 minutes went by. I made sure I got enough water. I made sure I wasn't snacking on anything else in the meantime. That mostly just drink water and let that craving pass. And in 20 minutes, when I looked at it again, I decided it wasn't worth it. That I didn't really want it. I didn't really need it. I think was the main part. And it's getting past things like that. And we're not always going to be strong as far as, like, if you've ever been overweight or you know someone who has, I think we can be really hard on ourselves. And I know that I've been really hard on myself in the past about losing weight, because it's not the person I want to be. It feels uncomfortable to be overweight. It feels like I'm not myself. I feel more tired. I feel like I don't enjoy things like I should when I'm very overweight. And little by little, I'm learning how to feel more like myself again, and at the same time take control over who I am. So that's what I'm getting the most out of this balloon, and that is my biggest plan, is just to really learn what works for me, without being too hard on myself. Even though I know I will, I know that I can get myself out of that rut after I vent, or after I get it out of my system, or I wait like I did with the lemonade. There are moments to really be proud of yourself during this journey. So yeah, the main contributor to my weight loss has been myself. While the balloon is something I can fall back on, where it won't allow me to overeat too much, at the same time, I am making the changes I need for myself. So I hope everything goes really well, and I'm able to show you some good results in the long run. But so far, I'm very happy with how things are going, and I hope you'll keep watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Ask me some questions in the comments, or I'm even on Facebook. I'm on some of the gastric balloon sites, the gastric balloon group, and just gastric balloon. and I'm very, I don't know, I look through it every day, so I'm very careful about reading through different questions that people have and seeing if there's something I can offer, um, even if it's just encouragement. And I like encouragement too, because I'm not exactly the guru on all of this. I am learning just like anyone else on what works for me. So, thank you for watching. Bye.